That shits me up every single time. Annette, I got 2 clips of her, and then I saw a long clip of her. So yeah, she responded, and then I saw, and this is what gets me, right? Then I saw, she came across on my FYP, and she's live currently. And she turned around and said, she's allowed her opinion. Well, guess what? I'm allowed mine. I'm allowed my opinion. So I don't get it. She's allowed her opinion, but I'm not allowed. I am on early. Yes, I am. I am on early. I am on early. I'm allowed my opinion. So I don't get it. She's allowed her opinion, but I'm not allowed mine. That doesn't make sense. So I've got a compilation of clips again. I didn't know which way I was going to do it. So the way in which I'm going to do it is we're going to start off with. I think we're going to start off with the way in which I've got it set up is I've got it set up as I've got it set up as Annette first. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Like, we care what she says. Well, I know, Mando. I know. She's quite narcissistic. Well, she definitely comes across as one, because it's like, well, okay, you're allowed your opinion, Annette. Well, guess what? I'm allowed mine, and you like. So yes, she did respond in a roundabout way. I hope this doesn't come across as too loud. Hang on, let me play it a little bit.
That makes about 2,000.
So I didn't do that right now. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Thank you all for the hearts as well. Thank you. Oh, and also thank you for the gift as well, Sophie. Thank you ever so much. So let me. How do I do this again? So I now need to show the source. There we go. Now I can show the source. So yeah, like it's wild to me. So the first 2 clips are about money. The first clip is about Annette wishing EQ and Zach good luck. But is she genuine? Now, it's all about the tone, Annette. I know Annette's not going to view this because she's currently live. I'm sure her people will be clipping and sending it to her. That's fine. I also get clips myself as well, Annette. You'll subscribe on payday. I'm skimming right now. That's fine. I don't have subscriptions on, Sophie, so that's fine. I don't have subscriptions. I'm not. That's fine. I don't have subscriptions on. I don't even know how that works anyway. Yeah, thank you, The Observer, for sharing the link. Annette doesn't seem to be live right now. Really? She was live earlier. That's the reason why I'm sort of like, okay, I was in a bitchy mood before I came live. And I was like, how fucking dare she turn around and say, oh, well, I'm allowed an opinion. Well, guess what? I'm allowed an opinion too. Anyway, so she speaks about Zach the Brat and EQ, and it's all about the tone in which she uses it. It's all about the tone in which she... Thank you all for the hearts. It's all about the tone in which she uses it, okay? I'm also checking messages because my partner will be home at some point. So, yeah, it's all about the tone. Thank you for the follow. So, yeah, that I love that. I love my I do love the what's it called? The alarm, the bell, whatever it's called. I do love it. However, it shits me up every time. So yeah, let's listen to what she got to say.
That makes about 2,000 on subs alone.
If this is too loud, I will turn it down if it's too loud for people.
And you guys, there you go. That's not me saying that. I don't know how much Zach has in the number of subs.
Thank you for the follow. Well, you don't know how much Zach has in subs. Okay. And? I'm guessing, like, I don't. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And you know what? There's only one thing.
I do love the music behind this. I can't say the name, but the person who did this, I love the music behind it.
I'm gonna say about anybody on TikTok. Good luck to them.
You see, this is the reason why it comes across as a condescending attitude. Excuse me. Condescending attitude. It's like, well, good luck to them. Okay. What's it got to do with that? I think what it is people are coming at her for her money, because there's another clip after this. Like, I put the two clips together. There's a clip after this where somebody's coming at her for her money. I think that's what it is. No, it doesn't sound genuine at all. And I think that's the problem. Thank you for sharing the link.
Simple as that. Good luck. You know.
Okay, again, I have a habit of pausing a lot. Again, it doesn't come across as you wishing them well. It really doesn't.
Well, if Zach's making that much money, I wish him luck. I really do.
Thank you for the follow. No, you don't.
If EQ's literally making as much as somebody said here a week, good luck to her.
No, you don't.
I mean that. I really do.
It doesn't come across like you mean them well. I'm sorry. It doesn't come across like that.
Yeah, I just hope they're declaring it all, which I'm sure they are.
Thank you, The Observer, for sending the gift. Thank you ever so much.
And you know what? I wish them luck, I really do. I just hope they've got a good savings plan for their future, because I know TikTok will not be around forever.
And that right there is the problem. You wish them well, however, I'm sure they're well aware that TikTok isn't going to be here forever. I'm sure they're aware. What this screams to me, as somebody who's observing these clips, because Annette, just like with Elphaba, just like with CLA, just like with all these people, you say this shit online, just like I am right now. You say this shit online on a public platform. People are going to have an opinion. Just like you said, like I said, I caught you a bit of your love and you're like, you're allowed an opinion. We're allowed ours. And you said this online, right? And you were like, well, what your the way it reads as is, I'm getting less money. I'm getting less money. I should be getting the same amount of money as them. That's how that comes across to a bunch of people. That's how that comes across. It comes across that people are coming at you for money. I'm sure they get the same messages. I'm sure they get the same messages, like they're begging and all that. I'm sure they all get the same messages. I'm sure they do as well. I'm sure they do. Especially when before that she was bringing up their earnings to make her sound more justified. That's in the next clip. That's in the next clip. But that's how it comes across. That's how this comes across. To me, at least.
I know that.
Okay. I mean, you do you, boo.
It's none of anybody else's business, Biddy, how I spend my money on my hobbies. It's nobody else's business, Biddy.
But when you... Okay, fair. Thank you for the follow. Okay, fair. It is nobody else's business until you put it online. And unfortunately, this is the internet. Thank you for all the hearts, everybody. This is the internet. People are assholes. People are assholes on the internet. That's a fact. That's a fact. And people are going to question what you're spending your money on. How do you earn this money? How can you earn this much? What are you spending your money on? Why are you not spending your money on this? Why are you not spending your money on that? That's the nature of the internet, unfortunately. That's That's the reality of it. I'm sure EQ gets the same questions. I'm sure Zach the Brat gets the same questions. I'm sure, well, we know Elphaba gets the same questions. We know CLA gets the same questions. That's the nature of the internet. I saw her the other day boasting about her 3-bedroomed house. I mean, wow. We live in a 2-bed here, but wow. None of their business what she spends her money on, but she shows everyone her earnings. Well, yeah, I mean, she's about to in the next clip as well. But then she's like saying about Zach the Brat's earnings and EQ's earnings. It's like, girl, like, make it make sense.
Bear is saying, just stop, you don't sound genuine. Bear, I am totally genuine. I'm just totally being honest.
It comes across as kind of...
For...
Oh, wait. So that was the other clip. Now she's going to show her earnings. It doesn't come across as genuine. It comes across as condescending. That's how it comes across as. It comes across as condescending. That's how it comes across.
59.2.
Thank you for the follow. So this is what she's showing. So she's earned £459.20 in a month.
They don't put the zero on the end. £459.20. That's what I earn in a month on gifts. I'm not complaining. I don't like sitting and battling constantly. But
you don't like it, but you do it. You don't like it, but you do. Which, again, nobody is having a go at you for that. Well, I'm not anyway. I'm not, even though we're about to get into a clip of what you turned around and said about me in a minute. But no, like, if people are saying that, okay, but if people are giving you money, right, and people have given you money, and a lot, like, £400, that's nothing to scoff at. That's nothing to scoff at, and that's... okay, fair.
What I'm getting across to you, and all this started from a conversation. All this started from somebody asking me, how much...
Okay, which is, it's a fair conversation. Thank you for the follow. It's a fair conversation, and it's a fair conversation to have. I think the reason why people are having these conversations right now is because of all the bigger content creators. Thank you for the follow. I think people are having the bigger conversations right now is because of the bigger content creators. That's the reason why. And people are starting to question people like Kiki, whatever she goes by the name of right now. That's the reason why people are having the conversation. That's the reason why. That's the reason why people are having the conversation. I think that's the reason why people are having the conversation. She speaks like she thinks she's better than everyone and everyone else is stupid. Well, yeah, and like, she can't come across that way. And I think that's the problem.
You make a day. So if I earn $450 a month, there's another example, and this is not me giving these, this is you lot telling me. I am not giving these examples. Lucy, thank you so much for that DJ glasses with the cat paws. Thank you so much. Thank you. So what I am talking about here, guys, is I am saying, why are people on the app attacking me? Why are people on the app attacking me when
because people have questions. People, you're viewing it as an attack, which, okay, that's fair. People have questions about the things that you've said when it came to the ME thing. And you saying it's worse than cancer, and you citing a source about it, a Danish source. And people are outraged by it. And then you're going on the defense about a lot of things. You're going at Birdman. for something like that. People are outraged by it, and then people have a lot of other questions, and people are like, well, people have questions. That's it. Only because it's about that and her bird. LOL. Yeah, I know.
I'm earning less in a month. Some people make in a day.
And I think, I'm going to be honest, with the other clip that we just saw, I think you are pissed off at that. You're pissed off with the fact that people are questioning you, and because people like EQ and Zach the Brat are not, like, they don't talk about it, right? They don't talk about whether they get attacked for it. They don't talk about that. I mean, I've heard CLA talk about it, and I've heard Elphaba talk about it. About them being attacked, maybe not for the money side of things. I mean, actually, I think I may have heard Elphaba talk about it, but so I think you feel like you're the only one being attacked and you're the only one being persecuted for it, when I don't think you are. I think EQ and probably Zach the Brat do probably get attacked for it. They just don't talk about it. And you're bitter about it. That's how that comes across.
Sweet Potato, you think I've made £25 today so far? Let me have a look for you, Sweet Potato, and tell you what gifts I earned last night. I'm going to take a screenshot of this and show it to you.
Why?
Save to
why
photos.
Why do you need to?
So this is all of my live gifts yesterday, and it's in dollars. And then I have to pay a TikTok conversion rate to pounds.
Thank you for the follow. Why do you need to do all that? It gets converted for you. You see, that's wrong, because when I look at the back end... Thank you for the follow. Hang on. Why? Wait a second. When I look at the back end of my... That sounds wrong in my head. Thank you for the follow. When I look at the backstage, thank you for the follow. When I look at the backstage of things, it converts it for me into pounds. Why do you need to convert it yourself? Oh, thank you all for the follows, everybody. I'm so confused by it. I'm so confused by that. Oh, thank you for the roses. I'm so confused by that. Like, I'm so confused by that. That confuses me. I do worry for a level of some people's naivety. Yeah, I can understand that. Utah, I think that says your name is. Yeah, I do worry about that too. Let me just read some other comments. Only because it's about that and her. But yeah, no, that I read that comment. This girl just done stuff for clout and flexes. Well, yeah, I can totally agree with that. I can see that. There's a really long clip coming up that she responded to me about.
And then it takes a small percentage to do a bank transfer.
You mean you have to get up to a certain level? You have to get up to, like, I think I looked at it because I looked at it last night because of, like, last night was the first time I ever got gifts. Thank you for the follow. It was the first time I ever got gifts, so I kind of looked at it and it was like, oh, you need to, like, get up to like £100 or something, I think it was.
So that is my dollars earning yesterday. So that's $27, $9, $180, $7.
Why is it in dollars? Why is this in dollars? Because it shouldn't be. There's something not right about this. Thank you for the follow. There's something not right about this because it shouldn't be in dollars. I don't know why it's in dollars when you're a UK content creator. When I look at things, thank you for the follow. It should be in pounds. It's in pounds for me. When I look at things, it's in pounds, and it's always been in pounds. That doesn't add up. for me. Isn't it because it's an American app? It is an American app, maybe. Yeah, but it shows me on mine in dollars. No, for me it comes up in pounds. Whether it's a cloud or not, one, she shouldn't be crying. Thank you for the follow. When people... Hang on. Shouldn't be crying when people telling her truth. Translated to sound like it's more than it is. Like, maybe... I think I'll have to check. I mean, it comes up as pound for me. Mentioned other creators. Yeah, who cares? I mean, yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Shop and everything is in pounds, but this stuff shows in dollars. Really? For me, it comes up in pounds. That's weird. I mean, Twitch has always paid me in dollars. TikTok might work the same. It might do. It just confused me because, like, when I look at things, it always comes up in pounds for me. You earn 2 coins for being a guest on Jezza's live earlier. Is that what that number is? I always wonder what that number is. Oh, that's what that number is. See. See, I'm working at TikTok as I go along. I probably just could have Googled it all, but nah. I'm working it as I go along. I'm gonna have to double check now. See, here's the thing. Annette's gonna take this as an attack, which, okay, fair, but like, I have questions, that's all. That's all. I have questions. I'm liking this live, but my autism is struggling with the follow noise. I'm sorry, yeah, I know, it's making me jump. I don't know how to change it, to be honest. I know how I made it. I just don't know how to change it. She has said she tells benefits what she earns on here. That's good. She should do. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. She should do. I'm still learning about TikTok stuff. Me too, Sophie. Like, I'm learning about it as I go. Brings back old memories for me. Yeah, I'm a Sonic fan. Oh, yeah, I'm a good old Sonic fan, me. But it just shit me up every single time. A lot of this TikTok drama seems very... one-dimensional and superficial. I mean, very true, Utah. Very true. I mean, I'm partial to a bit of drama. That's the reason. The only reason why I cover it is because it's just fascinating to me. And like, I'm somebody that's sort of like, it's just a gossip session for me, really. No one is attacking her. If she didn't say what she said, then it'd be different. Oh yeah, true. I'm not going to lie, I haven't got a clue about TikTok. I've only just learned how to comment. The comment thing is interesting to me. Just checked. Defo shows me withdraw money in top. Really? Oh wow. Okay, that's interesting. That's good to know. I mean, I've never withdrawn, so she may be right there. I stand to be corrected. Hey, if it's your thing, then it's your thing. I totally respect that. I mean, yeah, I do like a bit of drama. It's interesting. I find these things fascinating. But there.
$37, and that goes from 1 a.m. on Sunday. No, when was the 2nd?
Okay, fair. That's fair.
Sunday night through to last night. So the Sunday night, Monday and Tuesday. I'm sorry
Okay, now this is today. This was earlier. And this is interesting because she doesn't mention me by name. Thank you for the follow. She doesn't mention me by name, but so I was covering Annette. Thank you for the follow. Thank you all for the hearts, everybody. Thank you for the hearts. So yeah, I was covering her last night, or earlier this morning, and because I'm a night owl naturally, I'm a night owl, by nature. So I was covering her this morning as well as Elphaba, and so she was awake at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. this morning, and I was covering her then, and it's interesting how she says things right now. Yes, but when I go on the shop, that's all in pounds, and if I was to purchase coins, then it's in pounds. Yeah, it's in pounds for me too. Yeah, thank you for the hearts, everybody. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the gifts, everybody, too. I can see all the gifts. Thank you all for the gifts as well. I don't get why she doesn't keep everything private, but saying she moving and keep that private. I don't know why, but I saw her earlier hours and she seemed a bit rude and moody towards people. Well, she has a few things to say. Yeah, she has a few things to say, but she was live, and then I caught a little bit of about like a few seconds, and like I say, she turned around and said, she's allowed an opinion. Well, Annette, guess what? I'm allowed an opinion too, and I'm going to commentate on what you said here. So, she had a few things to say. She doesn't mention me by name, but you can she had a few things to say. And it's fascinating. So, yeah. And I'm going to turn around and say, like, when I first heard this, I was like, oh, you want to play the victim card? Then go for it. Go for it.
Can't give advice, Megan.
You can give advice. No one, I personally, and I get a bit heated. I'm going to be honest. I got heated earlier. Thank you for the follow. I may get a bit heated again. So if my tone is bitchy and aggressive, I apologise in advance. Because this annoys me. Me personally, Annette, people watching, Annette's people watching, people screen recording, whatever. I personally have not said you cannot give advice. Don't put words in my fucking mouth. I didn't say you couldn't. I said it doesn't look good because of the way you're doing it. That is what I said. Don't put words in my mouth. I didn't say you couldn't give advice. That is not what I said. I know. It's not what I said. Thank you for the follow.
I would love to talk more.
Oh, and by the way, I'm going to share some things. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to share some things. Thank you for the follow. I'm going to share some things. It's on my story. My story is on my page. But if you want to go toe to toe with me now, then we can. We really can. You want to play the Oppression Olympics with me? We can do that. We can. Thank you all for the follows. Thank you everyone for following.
About ME on here.
Thank you everyone for following. Nobody said you couldn't share your story. Nobody said that.
Unfortunately, at the moment, everything I seem to...
Hang on, let me try and do something, because that is going to bug me. They're like, I'm loving all the follows. Thank you for following, everyone. Let me try. Just for now, where is it? I'm gonna... How do you turn this off? I think I've done that right. Right, I think I've done that right. Thank you everyone for following. Thank you all for the follows. I've just happened to turn off the sound for the followers for the moment because it's kind of distracting me at the moment. I do apologise. But yeah, so Annette, it's just distracting me at the moment. I'm gonna have to find like another alert sound that's not so distracting. I do love the alert sound, but it's just distracting me at the moment. So let's continue and see what Annette has to say. No, but like I turned around and said, Annette, no one's turned around and said you couldn't. No one turned around. Thank you all for the roses, by the way. No one turned around and said you couldn't share your story. No one said that.
To do gets attacked.
Wait, hang on. Let me go back a minute. Let me go back a bit because we're gonna start this over again. And like I say, I do apologise for being a bit not. I wouldn't necessarily aggressive, but like, you know what I mean. Let's go.
Unfortunately, at the moment, everything I seem to do gets attacked.
People have opinions. You turned around and said you're allowed to share your opinion. Well, guess what? People are allowed to share theirs. Let's go.
Unfortunately, at the moment, everything I seem to do gets attacked.
People have opinions. You turned around and said you're allowed to share your opinion. Well, guess what? People are allowed to share theirs. People are allowed to share their opinions as well. You put this on a public platform. You turned around and said ME is worse than cancer. People who have had family members pass away from cancer also are allowed to have their opinions. Thank you all for the follows. Are allowed to have their opinions too. You put this on a public platform. You didn't say this behind the scenes in a Discord, in an Instagram DM, in a Twitter DM, and like in a private platform. You said this on a public platform. You then went at someone and turned around and said, you're basically animal abusing a bird. You said all this shit on a public platform. Then you came into my life because people were saying things in a chat. Then you're going to come at me and turn around and say that you're putting words into my mouth, which I didn't say. I'm attacking you. I'm ripping you apart, which you're about to say, which I didn't do. You want to be the victim? You're doing this on a public platform. I'm doing this on a public platform. The difference between me and you is I'm well aware that people are going to come into the chat. I can't control what people say in the chat. I can't control that. People are allowed to share their opinions. You're allowed to come on here and talk your shit. Guess what? People are allowed to come on here and talk their shit. I'm allowed to come on here and talk my shit. It's like Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'll let her continue because this is quite a long clip, but I'll let her continue. She says she has anxiety, so when people tell her to come off, she says TikTok makes it better. Well, apparently TikTok's her job, which, okay, fair. TikTok can be a job. I get that.
I have a stutter at the moment. I actually have had a stutter for the last 20 odd years.
Okay. How You see, what you're doing right now, I never came at you for a stutter. Somebody came in my comments yesterday and turned around and said about my speech because I said that I'd done drugs in my past, and it shows. Like you... And how is that? Because you're about to turn around and come out and say about my live last night, right? Thank you for the follow. You're about to do that. You're comparing. Jesus Christ! I never came at you for your stutter. I personally, I never did that. I had questions about what you said when it came to your personal assistant, which, by the way, you're about to do again. It's called a care assistant.
It comes and goes. I'm under so much...
I also have a stutter. I also have hand tremors as well. Jesus Christ, like... Okay, I'll let you continue. Thank you for the follow, everybody.
Stress at the moment that my stutter is a lot more prevalent than it normally is.
Okay.
You're very, very welcome, Megan, and I wish you lots of love. I really do. I would love to open the boxes and let lots of people with ME in the box.
Why can't you? Nobody is telling... my life. Nobody is saying that you can't. I have a stutter and trip over my words. I do too. I do it all the time. Not always, but my brain goes so quick. My brain goes like 1,000 thoughts a second. It always does. Yeah, I know. Okay, so... Alright. Annette, nobody is saying that you can't do that. Who's saying that you can't have people in your box to talk about ME? That is what I, last night, turned around and said, or this morning rather, turned around and said, that would be something that you could do. I was the one that turned around and said that you could do that. Why don't you do that? See, if you was paying attention, I would turn around and said that to you. I was one of the people that turned around and said that you should do that. But no, that's not the thing that you're going to come at me for. You're going to come at me for the personal assistant thing. My God.
But unfortunately, if it turned into any sort of...
Wait, what a second? I dare her to invite me in the box. No. I mean, she can. You definitely can. Hey, Abby, you definitely can. Let's not be rude. Thank you for following. She has all these illnesses, etc. when it suits her. I mean, I need to know all these people, where they come from. Oh my God, this app is getting worse. I mean, I think people just want to share their experiences, but when people have questions, they don't like it. She'll be acting now, making out she's being attacked. Yes, that is exactly what she's doing. It's the fact she says she can't work because anxiety, that gets me, but can TikTok all day as her job. I think, because I'm somebody that also can't work, but I do lives. Because I feel like it's easier. It's hard to describe. She angered a lot of people about what she said by saying cancer is easier than ME. Yes, that's the reason why I wanted to cover her. I'm sorry, sunshine. Cancer is hard. It's a very It's a very hard disease. Very hard disease. Yes, we're all sending you hugs, sunshine. Thank you for following, everyone. Sorry, I know my sound notification isn't on, so I can't see. I had a work colleague who suffered ME 1 week either side of Christmas. Oh my... Wow. I had 3 major operations, have PTSD, but don't act like her. She doesn't have cancer, sunshine. She has ME. She said that ME is worse than cancer. And then cited a source. I feel like you're just grasping at straws, trying to find reasons to attack, to be honest. Well, you can feel that way, Chloe. I'm responding to her. She wanted to come out on the dance floor, so I'm responding. And she said this shit publicly. So JB. Yeah, JB says I have multiple illnesses, ones that massively affect my mobility, but I still do 10-hour shifts. It's difficult. And I think everyone's tolerances and everyone's things are different. And like I said, I have empathy for her. I do. Because I suffer with a lot of things too. I do suffer with a lot of things. So and I just wanted to cover because I found some things. The ME thing was the ME and cancer thing, the fact that she became a Birdman in the way that she did, and some of the things and the fact that she's everyone's attacking her. It's girl, people have questions and people respond. Yeah, I have anxiety too, sunshine. It's not anxiety. I have social anxiety and just general anxiety as well. And so, no, let it continue because I want to share some things in a minute with people.
Advice giving. I would get the blame and I would be in the wrong.
Nobody said that. I never said that. I didn't say that. Suffer chronic pain every day too, but I'm practically housebound. She's never in. I'm practically, I'm going to get into some things because she does bring up me in a roundabout way. Nobody said this, Annette. Jesus.
So I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
Thank you for the follows, everybody.
Becky, thank you so much for the Facebook app. Thank you. Danny, if you'd like to know what ME is, please go to the ME Association's website. The link is in my bio. Thank you very much.
Please. People do go... All right. People do go to the link in her bio. Do research it. Do research ME. Now she's saying she'll get anxiety if she comes off the app. We're all doomed. I mean, I get... I partially understand that. I can get it. Yeah, please do. Go research ME. I mean, there are some people in this chat right now who do have ME. So, if you want to go and talk to them, do it. Research ME. My God.
I know I can't win, Jack.
Do you not like her? It's not that I don't like her. I don't like her actions. And she's getting confused with the two.
Jackie, I'm damned if I do and I'm damned if I don't.
Nobody fucking said that. My God. I never said that. Because nobody said that. People have an opinion. You said ME's worse than cancer. You also came at somebody for the way that they treated their bird. People have a right to respond. And also, you did this on a public platform. on a public platform. I am an observer of things on TikTok. I'm somebody that observes things. And because you didn't like the fact that I observed you, you had people coming in here last night saying, oh, I need to reach out to you. I need to do this. I need to do that. I don't need to do shit. If I see it, what's that saying when you're on the train stations? See it, say it, sort it. Well, I see it, say it, speak on it. That should be my new saying. See it, say it, speak on it. Ha! You lot do this shit on the fucking internet. And then people, such as myself, who also have chronic illnesses, who have mental health issues, who see this shit on a daily basis, speak on it. That's it. And then you came at me, you and your people came at me last night and had your opinions, and I'm allowed my opinions too. Can we raid what? Buffy? I have no idea what that is, to be honest. I have no idea what that is. I'm loving the way you address the issues and treat people who disagree respectfully. I'm sorry if, I do apologize if I come across as aggressive. My tone and people, I'm just it just irritates me, that's all. Saying she only made £400 a month on here, but that was not including her subscribers. Oh, I didn't know that one. I'm looking for reasons to get offended because you don't like her. Chloe, honey, I'm just responding. What we're about to witness, she brings up my life from last night. So, yeah, I'm responding. We're all entitled to our opinions too, but to say ME is worse than cancer, how would she know? Well, yeah. I'm responding. Yes, you are. You are, Chloe. Exactly. But you're responding on... Yes, you are. I mean, yeah. You're allowed to respond. I didn't say you couldn't. She was quoting an article where somebody said that. I don't see the issue. She was quoting a Danish article from 2015. And what we would call that is confirmation bias. There's something called media literacy. And there's things like confirmation bias and things like that, where I think she was looking for an article like that to fit her narrative.
I know how much people were, even last night, because
Now we're going to get into it. And this is the reason why I'm covering Annette now. I found some Elphaba stuff and Mr. TikTok, which is also in this. But this is the reason why I'm covering Annette right now.
Saw some of it for a couple of minutes and I just couldn't be bothered.
Right. I couldn't be bothered. Right. Okay.
And I just turned it off.
Now listen to how she speaks about this.
But I'm very aware, because some of you sent me messages, I'm very aware that even at 3 o'clock this morning, 4 o'clock this morning, somebody was online ripping me apart.
The name's Josh and I wasn't ripping you apart. I had opinions and questions. I had opinions. I have a channel. I am a commentary person who sees the shit that you do, and I wasn't ripping you apart. People was in the chat who knows more about you than I do, and they were talking about you. It's called commentary. You say this shit publicly, and people like you Annette say this shit publicly, and then today in this live stream that you were doing, because I saw this as a clip, because I saw this was later on in this clip, later on in this live, right? Because you came up on my FYP, you turned around and said, you're allowed your opinions. Well, guess the fuck what? I'm allowed my opinions, and everybody in this chat is allowed their opinions too. You can't have your opinion and spout the shit you're spouting, and me not allowed my opinions as someone that sees the shit happening on TikTok, and me not allowed to give my opinions. I don't have to come into your fucking DMs like people were saying in my chat last night and be like, oh wait, please give me context as to why you're being the way that you are. No, you say this shit publicly, I'm allowed to speak on this shit publicly. It's a free platform, it's a public platform. Welcome to the fucking internet. My God, you sound like Elphaba. You sound like CLA. You sound like all these people that just want to grift. That's the reason why people are coming at you. That's the reason why people are saying this shit about you, because you sound just like them. Oh, please come into my DMs. Oh, we can't have opposing opinions. People are coming into my chat right now and saying, oh, you just dislike her, you just hate her. No, I know nothing about you. I don't want to get to know you. You say this shit on a public platform. I speak about the shit that you say. You do this shit publicly and speak about shit publicly. I'm going to speak about this shit publicly. What is that hard to understand? Am I losing my mind? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Sorry, I'm not ignoring the chat. I do apologise. Don't like her. Don't watch her. Simple. She didn't sit there and do a whole live on you, did she? Okay, first of all, it wasn't just about her. I covered Elphaba first and then moved on to her. It's not just about her. I have other people to cover. So, alright. She says she didn't want gifts, but she doesn't turn them off. I mean, fair. She can, I don't care that she has gifts. Like, I mean, but, okay. Thank you for the follow. You got blocked from it because I said, and like, what? You got blocked? I get extremely annoyed at the fact my taxes pay for people like her. See, like, the problem is that I can, because I'm somebody that also cannot work, and I get it. I can sympathize with her. Right? As somebody that can't work as well, and does do things like this. I do TikTok, right? Well, I do social media. Like, I'm not great at it. I'm not great. And I have, like, a lot of health issues too. So, like, I get where she's coming from. But I'm like, girl, like, you want to be the victim so badly, and like everyone's coming at you and everyone's doing this. Well, maybe there's a reason why. Yeah, you can work on disability benefits. Yeah, you can. I know you can. I used to volunteer. She's in chronic pain though, and she declares what she earns online. So what's the issue here, really? The issue is she said ME is worse than cancer and attacked somebody else, and then when people came at her, wants to cry the victim. Simple as fact. And then when I covered her, she wants to play the victim. That's it. Simple as. Simple. Like that's it. That's all, you know. And then she's like, now she wants to play the victim, and like then she turned around and called. She's got I would call it a care assistant, right? And she called it a personal assistant. Now I view a personal assistant as somebody who works for a company. That's how I view it. That's how I view a personal assistant, as somebody who works for a company. And she came in at that point and she's about to say it again. I view a personal assistant as somebody who works for a company. She views a personal assistant as somebody, and if she'd stuck around on the live, she would have known that I kind of agreed with her in the end. But now she's going to have a prissy freaking attitude about it.
Apparently they were having a debate about what is a PA and what is a carer. They're the same bloody thing.
No, they're not. Not. I don't think they are. A carer and a care assistant, and it's all about the language. Like I said last night, it's all about the language and how you use it. Which, as I said last night, it's all about how you use it and like how you view it. I get it, you want to keep your independence, but at the same time, okay, but you want to come at, oh my god, that's okay, Sophie. Is there a video of her saying ME is worse than cancer? Because no, yeah, there is. I viewed it last night. It's on my channel somewhere. Yeah. I think I put it up as a video.
Somebody was arguing.
Who pays for her care assistant? I think it comes, Sunshine. I think it comes out of her PIP. I believe it comes out of her PIP. I think. Thank you for the follow and thank you for sharing the live, everybody. See, I think that's it. I mean, you're right. Who cares? Who pays? It's not your money. I mean, yeah, I can agree there. I can agree with you. Who cares? I get it. PIP is a benefit. Yes, it is. Yeah, I'm on PIP. I like people. This is the problem. Okay, this is the issue. She's viewing a discussion as an attack, but people have questions, and people like. I think it was viewed last night that people. She goes on cruises and things like that, and some things don't add up with her stories and the things that she tells. That's it. Thank you for the follow. That's it, right? Thank you for sharing the live. That's it, right? I'm an ADP, the Scottish... Wait, hang on. I'm on ADP, the Scottish PIP. She's literally attacked more than one ex-mod of hers. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mandy. Like, and that's the problem. Like, people are coming in here. Like, I'm not attacking her. I'm just simply reviewing. And I have quite, like, I'm somebody that does commentary. She's viewing it as an attack. And I view a PA, because she came in at that point, I view a PA as a personal assistant as someone who works for a business, not a care assistant. It's all about language. Thank you for the follow, everybody. Thank you for following the live. Yeah, I'm just having a discussion. But people are coming in here and saying, I'm attacking her. Like, girl. They all do the same. I know. Apparently I can't, though. I mean, I can't do it. I'm not allowed to do it. Oh. I mean, I'm going to. Whether you guys like it or not, I'm going to. My friend has stopped all his treatment now. He's on pain relief. Her illness is not the same. Okay. It's not bullying, it's called reviewing. Okay, go to her live stream and get her to stop bullying Zach the Brat then. And stop bullying EQ and stop bullying other people. How about that? What she said about cancer is being... Wait, what? It was bad in the crying on live for gifts. Well, as for Emmy, there is no formal test for it. It's all symptomatic. She's done her research and using the... Okay. She didn't bully anyone. Oh, okay. You can believe that. That's fair, okay. My God. Listen to me very carefully. I'm going to review her whether you like it or not. She had something to say about my live last night. So, hello. I'm allowed to review what she said. Okay? She put this out there publicly. I'm allowed to respond to it.
You know, a PA is only in an office, only in a business. A PA...
Which is what I believed.
And a carer are one and the same thing.
Not how I viewed it.
A PA...
And if you'd stuck around, you would have known that. You would have said that I agreed with you in the end.
Tends, not always, but a PA tends to do a lot more helping out and about in the community. A carer...
Which is what I would have called a care assistant. That's what I would have called a care assistant. I would have called that a care assistant rather than a personal assistant. But it's all about the language. It's all about the language of things.
Tends, but not always, to do more care. A care...
Okay, again, that's what I would have called a care assistant. But okay, I agreed with that last night if you'd stuck around.
I can't do medical stuff either, 212. An actual carer can't do medical stuff. That would be a district nurse.
Okay.
Well, that's what I'm saying now, Amy. Right. I'm trying to explain it the best I can. And I'm trying to stay calm because my stress level and anxiety level are...
What about... Okay. And what about the stress levels that I'm under? Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Very, very high. My anxiety and stress is very high.
Okay, that's fair.
A carer and a PA at the very minimal are the same thing. However,
I would call it a care assistant.
when you get into the...
I would call it a care assistant, but that's my language. That's my language. You call it a PA, I call it a care assistant.
The nitty gritty, they are also very different. A carer, somebody who comes in.
Thank you for the follow, everybody.
And cares for somebody.
Thank you all for the hearts. Keep tapping on the hearts, everybody. I want to get up to 10,000 hearts.
Tends to help them get washed, get dressed, get food, get medicine, and that's about it. They care for the person. That is a carer. A personal assistant in the care profession.
Yeah. Okay.
Will help you with your housework, will help you with your washing and dressing.
Thank you for the gifts. Thank you all for the gifts. Thank you, everybody. Your husband has a PA at work. In the office, she has a carer. I mean, playing with semantics, a carer or a care assistant will also wash up as well as wash and dress you. Yeah, I know. But this was the argument that I had last night. This is what she came into. This is what she wanted to argue with me last night, and it is what it is. I mean, okay, I agreed with her. I agreed with her, but apparently I'm not allowed my fucking goddamn bastard opinion.
If you want it, which I never do. A PA will help you with your shopping, you're getting out and about and doing stuff. Your PA will assist you in doing things, not always doing it all for you, because they are an assistant.
I would call it a care assistant.
Can also be trained to give medical assistance. For example, somebody who is peg fed, for example, which I know nothing about, but
you do realise all of this, right? You're explaining all this, right? And all of this, because I did a live last night, going over, and it was a small segment of what I was covering. I covered Elphaba and then I covered you. And to be quite honest, I really don't give a fuck what the fucking hell you call it. I would call it a care assistant. You call it a personal assistant, I call it a care assistant. To be quite honest, I don't give a fuck. And I'm going to do something right now that's going to really piss you off. And I'm doing it just to prove a fucking point. I'm doing it just to prove a point. And I've got so many fucking tabs open that it's irritating the fuck out of me. Okay, so if I go over to here, go over to here, this is on my, it's on my, that's not the right one. So, is this the right one? Yeah, this is the right one. So, I need a new window. I need a new source. So, window capture. I need a new window capture. So, okay. So, I don't know whether you guys will be able to see that properly. I said I'd do this, so I'm going to do it. Right. Annette. And for everybody in the chat, right? This was done in 2020. I have to get reviewed every couple of years. So, I have to get reviewed. Is Annette going to do this? I bet not. So, they don't call this anymore. I have to do this, but I have to do this properly. Asperger's syndrome, which is Asperger's syndrome, which is autism. 1992. I will be 36 this year, so autism. This date's kind of wrong. Mild learning disability. That's the year's wrong. 2018. I've had mild learning difficulties since I was a child. Non-epileptic attack disorder. They used to call it pseudo seizures. In 2012. That's correct. Keloid scarring, which I'm going to get into. 2003, which is linked to RTA, which is a road traffic accident. Asthma, which I don't necessarily suffer from anymore. Depression, which I'm on medication for. Migraines, which are fucking terrible, by the way. I get sick from them. And then we had a road traffic accident, 1996, and sustained a brain injury, which I almost died from. So, is Annette gonna do all that for you? Is she gonna show you all that shit? I bet not. So there's that, right? I need to get rid of that. And I need to delete. I need to delete that. Oh, how do I delete a source? Oh, that's how you delete a source. Ha! You didn't need to do that, but well done. Like thank you for sharing the link. I'm one of the people, like, I do not care about sharing anything. Like, I have these disorders. I have them. I live with them. This is a bit stupid. You can think it's a bit stupid. It doesn't matter what you've got, you're still a bully. Whatever. You can think that. You can honestly think that. That's fine. That's perfectly fine. You can think I'm a bully because whatever. Like, alright, so living with these conditions. Living with these conditions and seeing hey Josh, I hope you're good. I'm good. Living with these conditions, right? And this is the reason why I do, like, you think I'm a bully. Well, I've always turned around and said that I can see that I can agree that Annette has these conditions. And she does see these things and she feels these things. I get that. I just don't agree with what she does and how she handles it. But I'm a bully because I call her out? Alright. Stop being mean and a bully and bullying each other in the comments. People are allowed their opinions. She said some horrible things, and people are calling her out for that. That's it. That's it. If she wants an echo chamber, go to Discord. My life. You can't have an echo chamber. You have a what and a what? I have no idea what that is. You can call me a bully all you like. Thank you for following the live. You can call me a bully all you like. It is what it is. I've been called worse. I've been called worse in many different places. I've been called worse in different places. So, but anyway, I just think on both sides this is getting ridiculous now. You haven't even scratched the surface of this woman, I assure you. I know. People have said that. And I get it. I'm just responding because she had some things to say. Give it a bye, everyone. So let's watch some more.
By the way, I'm just going to add that I know nothing about peg feeding, but I'm aware that PAs can be trained to do that.
Peg feeding. Okay, fair enough.
So what I'm trying to say is they are, in essence, one and the same thing, but they're also very, very different.
That's fair. Okay, I will agree there. That's fair. I would still call it a care assistant.
To those of you who are saying I'm full of it, why are you saying that?
Because you have people coming in and attacking when they have an opinion. You're allowed your fucking goddamn opinion, but people aren't allowed their opinion. That's the reason why they're saying that you're full of it. Okay? Just a thought.
Zoe says PAs are not qualified care assistants. Zoe, they are. They can be. Maybe not all PAs are qualified care assistants. Mine is.
I would still call it a care assistant. I don't know why, but I'd still call it a care assistant.
Exactly, Rachel. Thank you. How do you go about getting a PA, Sam? You contact a. No, rewind. The way I was put in touch with them was through social services. And
I've got a question for June. So, June, if you would consider it bullying, right? How would you feel? Because I've got somebody else coming up after Annette, right? How would you feel? Because I'm not just covering Annette, I'm also covering Elphaba, right? Would you consider me talking about Elphaba bullying as well? Thank you for following. Would you consider that the same then? Is it just the fact that I'm covering Annette? It's bullying. It's just a question. Is it just Annette that it's classed as bullying? Or because Annette decided to speak on my live and that's what I'm covering, or when Annette goes on about Zach and goes on about EQ, would you consider Annette then bullying them? Like, do you see the contradiction when Annette covers other people and when Annette went at Birdman? Would you consider that bullying? Would you consider that bullying then? Would you? Thank you for following. Would you consider that bullying? If Annette can cover other people and talk about people like Birdman and cover people like Zach the Brat and talk about their money and talk about EQ and their money, would you consider that bullying? Or is it only when people cover Annette and that's bullying? It's talking. So what would you have people do, June? If Annette can talk about other people, then Annette's bullying then. And okay, so we are at I will try and so I'm gonna go right hang on. We are at the 10-minute and 26-minute mark. 10-minute and 26-minute mark. I'm going to go right back to the beginning. Right. Listen to what Annette says here.
Rat makes about 2,000 on subs alone. And you guys...
Just listen. Just listen to what she says.
There you go. That's not me saying that. I don't know how much Zach has in the number of subs. And you know what? There's only one thing I'm going to say about anybody on TikTok. Good luck to them. Simple as that. Good luck. You know what? If Zach's making that much money, I wish him luck. I really do. If EQ's literally making as much as somebody said here a week, good luck to her. I mean that, I really do. Yeah, I just hope they're declaring it all, which I'm sure they are.
And that's not bullying. That's not bullying. So she's allowed to talk about Zach, about EQ, and that's not bullying. And that's just one clip. I've got other clips of where she's talking about other people. That's not bullying though. But I'm a bully because I'm talking about her and what she says. Right? I'm a bully because I'm talking about her. I'm getting blocked. From what? What am I getting blocked from? How can I get blocked from my own live? That's interesting. But you see the point though? If she's allowed to talk about other people, then guess what? I'm a live streamer. I can talk about her. That's the way it works. I was at the 10-minute and something mark. I hate the way that I do this. I think I was right on 10 minutes 32 seconds. But you see the point though. If she's allowed to talk about Zach the Brat, EQ, and multiple other people, and go off on people, then guess what? She decided today to talk about the live stream I did last night. And it was all about PAs, which I think it's still called a care assistant. And guess what? I'm allowed to talk about her in response. This is the way this works. Hello. But anyway, so just thought I'd bring that up. Hello everyone, thank you for the follows everybody. Thank you for following. Please hit the heart meter. I want to get up to 10,000 hearts. I did last night too. But anyway, apparently we're bullying in the chat and everyone's bullying her. Okay. But anyway, I'll continue. I've got, like, as I say, Annette isn't the only person. Thank you for the gifts, everybody. So yeah, Annette isn't the only person that I'm planning to cover this evening. I've also got Elphaba and somebody wanted me to cover Mr. TikTok, which, by the way, he's certainly something.
Which is a company that works as an office.
Why you go to your... You go to your head of it, okay.
To help PAs find work. Kind of like a switchboard. That's the best way I can think of.
Thank you for sharing the live.
At the moment of describing it, and I'm so sorry, but that's so wrong. But it's the only way I can think of describing it at the moment. I filled out questionnaire. I told the hub what I was looking for. I told them what I need help with.
I understand criticizing her actions at times. People just need to stop attacking her appearance, which I get. I've never attacked her appearance. I even turned around and said last night, I like her hair. I do like her hair color. Like, I'm not attacking her appearance at all.
And they put me into an agency. Thank you. That's the word I'm looking for. Thank you. An agency, not switchboard. Thank you.
An agency? Like,
Now, my PA is self-employed. Like many, many, many PAs are self-employed.
would there be?
And my PA, my carer, because she is one and the same, but she, on her card of registration, it says she is a personal assistant.
I agree with you.
No, Lewis. She is a PA. On her registration card, she is a personal assistant. I actually don't know.
What's that got to do with you? Aren't you amazing for not bullying someone's appearance? Fantastic guy. Again, she said stuff publicly and she wanted to bring up my live from last night. So I'm responding. She's not exempt from criticism. Neither am I. That's the reason why you all are coming in here.
Oh, what all the fuss is about 2 words. And I actually don't know why we're arguing about this on TikTok.
It was a small segment along with everything else that you've done. The Emmy, you're saying Emmy's worse than cancer. Everything else that you've done. It was a small segment, but it's amazing how you, just like everybody else, you focused on that and not everything else.
It's like, what's the bloody heck? Does it matter what somebody's called? That's what I'm saying.
Why won't you show your face? Because I don't have to? Simple.
He makes me laugh about this whole scenario. Why are people so hung up on 1 or 2 words?
Why were you so hung up? You and people in your chat last night were so hung up about it. You were arguing in my chat about it. You could have just let it go, but you didn't. I would call it a care assistant. But whatever. Jesus Christ, thank you for the follow. She brought it all on herself. If she can't handle people's opinions, maybe TikTok is not her. Maybe.
That's what gets me.
It's not a PA, it's disrespectful. Meh. You're showing clips, not full live. And so what? I'm not going to sit there for hours recording a live. We had that same argument last night. I do not have the patience all the time to sit there and record hours upon hours of lives, which we're going to get into because Elphaba also says the same thing. Elphaba also says exactly the same thing in the clips I've got of her. If y'all have got the time to sit there and record hours upon hours of a live stream, go for it. I don't.
So, yeah, I'm like...
Thank you for the hearts, everybody. It is a PA under County Council job role name. Cool.
My PA is a PA. That is what her registration card says.
And I'm an asshole. Welcome to the community.
That is what she is called.
And I, at this point, 24 almost 24 hours later, I don't give a fuck. 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 Cool. Thank you. A lot of people sharing the live. Thank you. Because you fucking put it out online. Oh my god. It was a small part of a live stream that I was covering you. Because you put it out online. Maybe if you didn't want people to discuss it, don't put it out online. Don't put it out online then. Okay, so when it comes to Annette, right? She turns around and says she wants to talk about her health. To make her health her, content. So when she makes her health her content, people are going to talk about it. It seems there are some problems with your live quality. Learn how to improve it. Well, I mean, sure. She doesn't give real facts about illness, though. I mean, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Thank you for the follow. I mean, I just... You want to make... People, you put this stuff publicly, so people are going to commentate on it. That's just the nature of it. That's insane. What's insane, Olivia? Okay, June, if you're leaving, bye. Are you in favour of Annette? I'm just covering her. That's all. She had something to say about my live stream, yes, last night, so I had something to say back. That's all. I have no idea what Annette's full name is. Not a clue. Then she gets upset when people say you said it, but she goes on and on about it. Well, yeah. I have the same medical condition. I told her some coping ways and she got annoyed about it. Well, she seems like one of those people that doesn't like to take advice. Thank you all for the roses, everybody. I'm sorry I'm not keeping up with the roses. Being a live streamer is hard. I always got bad vibes from her whenever I'd see her in my FYP. I mean, yeah, a lot of people have said that. But she doesn't like it, though. But I'm not allowed to give my opinion, apparently. June says don't stop. I'm very confused by June.
Business.
You make it everyone's business, girl. You put it out on a public platform, so you make it everyone's business. That is the problem. You put it out on a public platform, like I just did. I showed you my medical records. So last night I turned around and said I did drugs and everything. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. But you want to make it everyone's business, then people are going to commentate on it. People are going to commentate. That's the nature of commentary. That's the nature of the internet. Thank you for following.
Yes, they used to be called Home Help. Yeah, I totally agree with you there. Smile and wave. Yeah, they used to be called Home Help.
Okay, and if you'd paid attention, you would have known. I agreed with you in the end. Okay, so that was interesting. So obviously you can see that like the next clip is about that was all I had of the lovely Annette. And thank you for following the live. The next one, as you can see, is about Elphaba. Like, girl, I don't know what you wanted. Like, at the point of it, yeah, I know Elphaba. I don't have that many clips of Elphaba. Oh, she's live right now. I mean, yeah, I think I saw her live. So Annette, girl, at this point, like, what did you expect people to do? To say? What did you expect people to say and do? People do commentary. When is she not live? I mean, yeah. What did you expect people to say and people to do? People do commentary. And, like, people had opinions on what you said and what you did. And, like, oh, my life. Jesus Christ. Is June still causing problems? June, if you're going to cause problems, I will block you. Elphaba got no hope of actually attending the Wicked premiere. Well, that's something we're going to cover, because that's the first thing. Because she has some breaking news and gets emotional. Yes. She gets emotional. Which is fascinating. June, if you're going to cause problems, whole point of a live with a chat is that people will discuss and ask questions. Yes, that's the whole point of a chat. Yes. Like, June, I'm trying to keep up with chat, but June, like, please be respectful. So, yeah, so Elphaba, my mods aren't in here. Okay. Thank you for following the live. So, okay, let me, play the video. I'm going to keep an eye on chat. Wait, just tell me I've lost. Okay, hang on 1 second. Let me do something. I hate when that does that. So, I think I've just made somebody a moderator. So, right. I'm sort of learning TikTok as I go. So, let's talk about Elphaba now. Annette, like, all I'm going to say about Annette is you need to, like, just take a moment. I never came for you in a big way. I wasn't bullying you. I was doing commentary. That's the nature of things. And, like, people have legit criticisms. So, Elphaba. Let's talk about Elphaba. Oh god, this is gonna get me I was gonna say, like do we know about Elphaba in the chat? Does people know about the people in the chat? Do people know about Elphaba in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you know about Elphaba. Put a 2 in the chat if you don't. But I think everyone knows about Elphaba. She's very well known. Oh, people don't know about Elphaba. So, some people don't. So, a quick rundown about Elphaba. She is a trans woman who she's very obsessed with Wicked. Very obsessed with Wicked. Thank you, ADHD. She is very obsessed with Wicked. She does mention scabies in one of these clips. So she had scabies and went out and about. Says she has autism, but then later it came out that she had an autism assessment and is waiting for a diagnosis. We're still waiting for that. Said she had Tourette's and faked having tics. The Elphaba is a whole mess. Elphaba is a whole mess. Thank you for following. Yes, she faked having Tourette's. She did. And anxiety. Yep. She's done the whole 9 yards. She's faked a lot of stuff. Thank you for following the live. She has done a lot. She's not been assessed. She turned around and said that she had. Total bollocks. Yeah, I know, right? She turned around and said that she had. Or at least, no, wait. Correction. She turned around and said, right, that she had filled out a form and her mom had to sign for it. She faked a pregnancy, really? Yeah, she does. She does talk to kids on Roblox, which I have a problem with. Like, you can play these... you can play games. Like, I turned around and said this on a live, like a week or so ago, when I was, because I did an Elphaba live, and I was like, I play games like Pokemon and Sonic and all those kind of games, right? But I play them single player, because I'm a single player gamer. But like, I like playing games like Pokemon and all those games because I grew up with them, and I'm a nerd. But like, it's I don't know. He's never been assessed for anything other than scabies. I mean, like I say, he does mention it in this. Posed on... really? I did not see that. Oh my god. Really? My god. You've been on cams. Even my mum's seen... Yes, I saw that, yeah. It was on cams. It's like, Yeah, I love this little avatar thing. It's kind of cool. As I say, a friend it's called Animes. It's a little avatar thing because I can't come on camera that often because of the scars I have. So I needed a little avatar thing, and it's kind of cool. I love it. I have ADHD and getting tested for autism. Why would people like that? I know. I mean, I was diagnosed with autism as a child. I kind of like... part of me wants... because like there's a lot of... they say there's a lot of overlap between autism and ADHD. And I've looked up, like, not the symptoms of ADHD. That's not the right word. I can't think of a word for symptoms. The patterns of ADHD, right? And there's a lot of like correlation with like my behavior and ADHD traits. That's the better word. Thank you, ADHD. Like traits. And I look at them and I'm like, I tick a lot of those boxes. And I'm like, but I'm like, I turn 36 in a month. Should I, like, am I too old to get tested? And it's like, it's another, you know what I mean? Like, I have depression, anxiety, like, is there another thing of like, you know what I mean? No, get tested, I know. You're not. My friend's mum found out when she was 40. Wow. I'm just like, you know when you're just like, that's another thing to add to my list of like many different things. Most women are late diagnosed. Yes, I think a lot of women found out like to do with autism, especially to do with autism, because of TikTok. And because of TikTok, a lot of women found out later in life. Hello, welcome. And because of that, because a society has a lot to answer to that, because of the way in which society tells women to mask, and then they're taught to mask as young, like, girls. They're taught to mask, whereas boys aren't taught to mask. It's a whole society thing. Oh, Jermaine, damn you go. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. I had a bit of like issues with some Annette followers earlier. They're fun. My school legit said we don't want to give her another label, so we won't test. That's bad. I was tested for dyslexia as a child. No, as a teenager. Sorry, as a teenager, because of my B's and D's. I'm so sorry I had an emergency. That's okay. We're just chatting at the minute, Sophie. Although I do need to play a little bit of this before the sound decides to...
I've got some news.
I always need to play a little bit of the sound because of my earphones. I've come back as one of Annette's people was going at me. I am so sorry, Sharon. They shouldn't. They shouldn't. I'm waiting for them to come at me. I tend... The ignore button. I tend to ignore a lot. I'm here now. What have I missed? We're just chatting about like diagnoses and things like that. Like, I believe like I tick a lot of traits. I said something else before. Like, I tick a lot of traits to do with ADHD. Was a troll account? Oh damn. They shouldn't be attacking. Like, I get like, this is where sort of like, I get like Annette has, she doesn't want people to attack her, and I wasn't attacking her. Genuinely, I wasn't. Nobody was attacking her. Yes, I understand, but thank you all for the roses, by the way. I keep on seeing all the roses and I'm like, oh, thank you for the roses, and thank you all for the hearts. Like, I'm a little bit overwhelmed by it, but like Annette, like, I get like people can talk about her. People can talk about her. People are allowed to. Annette makes troll accounts and pretends to be one of her own followers. I don't get why people do that. We're like, because like, as I said, we've got Alphabet to talk about, and then I believe it was one of my followers sent me like Mr. TikTok, and oh my god, he's a whole mess. Oh my god. So I got some clips of him. Yeah, thank you all for the hearts and everything. I've got some things to do with him towards the end, and then I've got a video that isn't included in these clips to do with Amber and what she said. I've got one of her videos, and what she said is amazing. But yeah, like, I don't know why people do that. Like, I've got the one account. Are you okay? Mm-hmm. My partner's come home from work, and he's coming to intrigue and say hello to people. Say hello.
Hi.
He's very like saying hello. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, by the way, I had a Sonic chemical plant as a follow.
Yes, I know. I could hear it.
Yeah. Oh, was you on the live?
Shows how much you paid attention.
Well, I don't know what your name is on. Well, yeah, I do know what your name is on TikTok. Oh, well, yeah, that does show how much attention I pay. Well, I'm sorry. I was hearing the chime, but I wasn't seeing like the name. You expect me? I can't. Like, I can see roughly what the name is. But anyway, so wait, what?
Get back to your people.
But, yeah. Everyone's like, oh, yeah. Sophie says, hi, partner. His name is, yes. Fine. Yeah. Anyway, the Sonic chime was doing my head in, because a lot of people were following. But anyway, thank you all for the follows. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. So, what was I saying about diagnoses and stuff? So, yeah, thank you for following the live. So yeah, so there's a lot of but like, back to Annette. That's what we're talking about, Annette. Like, I don't feel like she wants this people not to talk about her, but she's allowed to talk about other people. And it's like, that's not how this works. People, people, I'm sure, will clip me, and she responded in her way, and I was like, well, I'm allowed to respond too. That's how this works. And like, so she perpetuates the drama, which, you know what, like, Betsy, I can, because like, as I said, I've got a clip of like Amber, and she talks about like the drama, and stuff. I can understand wanting to, because like TikTok like loves the drama, right? Like, I'm somebody that likes talking about the drama, like we all do. We like talking about the drama, but I don't get why like you need to create other accounts to troll people, because that can get tiring. Like, wouldn't it? Like, it would get tiring in the end. She thrives on it, as gives her content, which I can understand. I can understand that. I can see it. I can kind of see it. You know, I can see why that would be appealing. But then why not just do what I do? Like, get clips, cover content creators. I can barely keep up with my one account. I know, right? Like, damn. Like, I want to do, like, I've got like, there's, I've been watching Charmed. I want to do Charmed. I want to do, there's a Sonic review. There's, I want to talk about autism. There's multiple things that I want to do. And I do like want to do a makeup thing as well, because like I do want to come on camera and do like a makeup thing. Like when my scars are a bit calmer. But trying to keep up with it, just the one account's just way too much. I also want to do tarot card readings, which is the reason why I sort of like Elphaba don't do spiritual things. Hey, Celtic girl, welcome. I should like read people's names, but it's so hard to read. It's so small. She blocked me after I subbed to her. Why? Because of your name? I'm so confused by that. She blocked you because you subbed? Oh, well, like subscribe, because obviously there's following. Like, you can follow somebody, but then in this context, you can subscribe as well, can't you? Ah. You can subscribe as well. I don't know how subscriptions work on this. I know you can follow, do gifts and all that. Thank you for the gift, by the way. I know somebody just sent gifts. Thank you. I know you can gift and things like that. Really? Oh. Because of money to... Oh, right. Oh, so sort of like you sent money and because you... Oh. But that doesn't make sense to me, because sort of like... The reason why it doesn't make sense to me, because sort of like if you were somebody that was sending money, then wouldn't she want you to keep like you on side because you were sending money? Wouldn't that make more sense to me? Hello, welcome. Welcome, Hannah. Hello. If you follow someone she don't like, she'll block you. I mean, she's probably blocked me by now, but hey, I'm used to being blocked. It's all good. It's all good. I'm used to being on people's block lists. It's all good. Can you see if somebody... I'm sure there's a way that you can see if somebody has blocked you. I'm sure there's a way. I kind of feel bad, like we need some music in the way. Hang on, let me just... We will get back to the video. There we go. We'll get back to the video. I followed her for a year and I thought she was nice. Then I subbed to her, then blocked... I'm sorry. But you see, like, I've seen quite a few clips of Annette. And I've seen, obviously, like, because we're about to cover Elphaba. I've seen quite a few clips of Annette. Quite a few clips of Annette. And here's the thing, it's all about perspectives, right? And I feel like I'm sure Annette's really nice. I'm sure she's really nice. But then from what I've seen, if you cross her, then she's not nice. If you search the username and it says account not found, then they're blocked you. Damn, I'm sure I'm blocked by now. I don't send her money, just a sub, because I love birds, but I managed to cancel the sub. Ah, right. Thank you for following the live. So, alright, okay. Damn. I like pictures of birds. I do like pictures of birds. Nice colourful birds. She's not. Just ask Cook and Cruise with John or her ex-subs. Well, yeah, I mean, I think a few of her ex-subs came in here when I was covering her, but I like at the end of the day, like, and that's it costs nothing to be nice. Definitely true. She's fallen out with so many. I mean, but you know, they like to come. She's definitely got a few fans. We'll say that. She's definitely got a few fans. Anyway, so I've rambled on a bit. You'd be best to check Cook and Cruise John account. Oh, I will definitely check that out. Hang on. There's loads of accounts to check out. I'm gonna have to remember that. Thank you for sharing the live. She's only nice to you while you're useful to her. Damn. Cook and Cruise John. I will. Where can I write that down? I will write that down when this loads. Come on, gimme. Accounts to check out on TikTok. Cook and Cruise. That auto-corrected. I didn't want it to. Cook and Cruise with John, is it? Cook and Cruise John. There's an account to check out. So, John was real life friends with her before she got on TikTok. Oh, wow. Oh, NHD, welcome back. So Elphaba. Well, I'll definitely check out that account. So, Elphaba. Oh, wow. You know, another interesting other TikToker you should look at is the cosplayer person. Ooh. Oh, definitely check that out. So, Elphaba, thank you for following the live. So, Elphaba, we have an emotional reaction. On live and stuff. We have an emotional reaction. Are you ready? Are you ready for the tears? For the dramatical tears. I should really get into acting. Are you ready, people?
I'm actually crying right now.
Give the woman an Oscar.
I think I'm going to the Wicked movie premiere.
She thinks she's going to the Wicked movie premiere. Okay, thank you for sharing the live. She thinks she's going to the Wicked movie premiere. Girl, use a tissue.
And trolls can't even message because Universal is Universal. There's too many.
Trolls can't message because she's going to Universal. What the fuck? That does not make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me. Wait, hang on. Trolls can't message because... I mean, they can message Universal. They could message Universal. Just... Is the premiere even happening at Universal? Is the Wicked premiere even happening at Universal? Huh? Why would she even be invited? Because she's just so famous. She's just so famous.
No, I'm actually crying. I literally drew.
I love the fact that she's playing Defying Gravity in the background. She set this up. Got her, like, this is so dramatic. I know she's a theatre kid and, like, I can be dramatic, but Jesus Christ. And the award for the most dramatic bitch on the internet goes to Elphaba. Maybe I should have cut it Elphaba first because I've covered Annette and had all the trolls in my chat, so now I'm just bitchy. Something has changed within me. I'm going to the Wicked premiere. Universal premiere would be reserved for actual stars of the show. I mean, yeah, like, it doesn't make sense to me. Thank you for sharing the live. Thank you for following the live. This does not make sense to me.
I actually feel sick. I can't. Okay. Oh my god.
You're so dramatic. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. Thank you for the hearts. And thank you for the rose, Susie. Thank you ever so much. You gotta go, right? Okay, Betsy. You're so dramatic. I think it's an act so they can say it fell through so someone will pity them. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Lives in a dream world. I read that as drama world, which, I mean, true.
I didn't think I'd ever get an invite or anything like that. I never thought, because I get so much hate online. Like, these tears are one.
Wait. Hang on.
And trolls can't even message because Universal is Universal. There's too many.
I went back too far. Damn it. You're so dramatic.
No, I'm actually crying. I literally.
Don't actually produce real tears because your acting sucks.
I feel sick. I actually feel sick. I can't. Okay. Oh my god.
If I was on camera right now, I could produce a real tear.
I didn't think I'd ever get an invite or anything like that. I never thought, because I get so much hate online. Like,
You know, right, Shamana said she didn't think she'd get an invite because she gets so much hate online. This is so dramatic. Not a tear in sight, right? Like, okay, like, damn. But your Taylor Dream invited them as their +1. Wait, what? Who invited them as their +1? Taylor Dean. Talia Dean. Is that how you pronounce it? Talia Dean invited them as their +1. Is that how that works? Thank you for sharing the live. Really? I mean, she's just being so dramatic. Hey, Rosie, welcome. She's just being so dramatic. I mean, to be fair, though, if I got invited to Universal, I'd be a bit like, okay. So, wait. But Thank you for sharing the live, and thank you for the hearts, everybody. So, like, wait. Is she like, I don't think she's got invited though. So wait, she got invited as a +1? She's drama encapsulated. Well, yeah, definitely. And now she's going to talk about the tears. Point of view, me trying to convince myself I'm okay after having a TB. Damn.
These tears are warrior tears.
They're warrior tears. They're warrior tears, people. Warrior tears. I'm only predicting. I could be wrong. Could be. These are warrior tears, people. We all need warrior tears.
Because you know what? It's okay to cry, because if you cry, you're strong.
Who the fuck turned around and said that you couldn't? I mean, to be fair, growing up, I was always told that crying is a sign of weakness. So, I mean, fair. But in today's world, who turned around and said that this was not the case? I would love to know.
If you cry, it's not weak, it's strong as fuck, because you're letting yourself do it. And on top of that, you're showing...
Thank you, Mother Teresa. Can I get that on a postcard?
A vulnerability and emotion. It's not weak to cry.
Again, can I feel like Elphaba is just reading Instagram quotes and regurgitating them, because I have that somewhere saved as an Instagram quote. I swear I do. I swear I've got that somewhere saved as an Instagram quote. Somewhere. So, I feel like this one comes off as a bit more quieter, and I wasn't able to adjust the volume. Check out her page to see all the drama and lies and pregnancy. Jesus, I know I've covered Alpha quite a bit, but I didn't know about the pregnancy one. I haven't seen the pregnancy one. I've seen the autism one. I've seen the tics one. I've got that somewhere. I've also got the clip of her where I think the woman's name was Natasha when she was at Pride. I've got that clip somewhere. And that was just like, damn.
You don't fancy getting Scooby.
Thank you for following. Yeah, this is a bit quieter, and I can't unless I turn it up this way.
That's just not nice, is it? It's not nice.
Oh wait, this is the scabies one.
If you cry...
Wait, this is a bit loud. Hang on.
It's not nice. I have a skin condition, so what? Nice. I have a skin condition. If you cry, it's not weak, it's strong as fuck, because you're letting yourself do it. And on top of that, you're showing a vulnerability and emotion.
Damn, that's loud.
It's not weak to cry.
Alright, so there we go. Now I got that. Thank you for following the live. So this is the scabies one. Oh, this is interesting. This is where she talks about her scabies.
You don't fancy getting scabies. See, that's just not nice, is it? It's not nice. I have a skin condition, so what? And what?
What is the skin condition? Like, for all the clips of Elphaba, I have never seen her state what the skin condition actually is. Thank you for following the live. I've never heard her state what the skin condition actually is. Ever. Like ever. I've never seen Elphaba state what the skin condition actually is. Ever. I can't pronounce that. Psoriasis? Psoriasis? I'm butchering that. Maybe, I don't know, but I've never heard her state what it is. But like, I've never heard her state it. And like, I get having a skin condition. That may be it, yeah. It's a big long word, but wouldn't be as bad if they had treated it. Maybe psoriasis. Oh, okay, that's a... Oh, okay. Ah. I'm probably still butchering it, knowing me. I probably still am butchering it. Hey, Safi, welcome. Destiny, I love that name. Safi Destiny, love that name. Okay, so she has a skin condition, but she also had scabies, and what she's about to turn around and say is interesting.
I don't have scabies. I've got a skin condition, and people think it's scabies. And I had scabies over a year ago now.
She had scabies over a year ago, which interesting.
Over a year ago when that was happening, so. I had it cured ages ago, like I think 6 months ago.
She just turned around and said, I had it a year ago, then I had it cured 6 months ago. I know Elphaba may be confused, but 6 months ago was this year. It was this year. It wasn't last year. It was this year. Like, this year. It wasn't 6 months. Like, it wasn't a year ago. It was six... She says a year ago. Then she says 6 months ago. It was... Thank you for the rose, John Newton. Thank you for the rose. And thank you for the rose, Susie and Rosie. Sorry, I wasn't keeping up. It was... Girl.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I do not know what you mean. But people are going to constantly bring this up to you. Is that what it's called? Oh, really? I'm gonna butcher that if I say it, but wow, okay. That is a long word. I
feel like it's just bullying. But this is the greatest.
It's just bullying. Okay, which I can agree with if people keep on bringing it up to you because you had scabies, right? Then you went out and about and you didn't address it until people brought it up to you. And you can't, like... You came onto this is the problem that I have a lot with these people. You came onto the internet and said you had scabies and then went out and about. You didn't... Do you, like... Am I missing... I feel... Whenever I review these people, even with Annette, like I just reviewed her, and I review Elphaba, well, like CLA is just a whole world of her own, but like reviewing them, am I losing my mind? I mean, I that may be true, but you went out, you told the internet you had scabies. Then you went out with said scabies. So the internet came for you. You caused this. Now, do I agree with people bullying? No, I don't. But at the same time, you kind of caused this. You kind of caused this. If it's covered, I think it's okay. No tank tops or shirts, you know. Yeah. What people are against them for is the lying of all the conditions they pretend to have. Right. Like, the only reason I started covering Elphaba is because of the autism thing. And then it just spiraled from there. Exactly, they bring it on themselves, right? Right, exactly. Exactly. Even the diagnosis of tics, but lies about it. Yeah. Like, I've got it somewhere. Like, there are so many clips. I think I've got it somewhere where Elphaba lies about it and somebody brings it up to them. 1 second. You have to bed. Are you in work tomorrow?
5 o'clock.
Huh? 5 o'clock. Okay. Wasn't she out shopping trying on clothes? I think she was, and I think that was the problem. Ah, right. Treated her and that was it. I think, like, Elphaba needed to be in isolation. And I think that's the reason why people are calling her out for it. But then she, like, even in this clip, she told us that it was a year ago. Then it was 6 months ago. That wasn't a year ago. That was 6 months ago. That's this year, Elphaba, this year. I know 616. The only reason why I'm calling her, I'm keep being respectful, because at the end of the day, that's something that she'll use. It's when everyone's using their makeup on her and then using the same stuff themselves, but doesn't. Yeah, that can also, cross-contamination can be a thing. Tell them about skills. Yeah, exactly. That was the issue. That was the problem. I think it's treated with Canesten cream. Ah, there you go. Thank you for the hearts, everybody. Thank you for the hearts and the gifts and everything. Thank you, everybody. I think it can be treated. Here's the thing, the scabies can be treated, but the way in which Elphaba says it, she says, thank you for liking the live. She turns around and says, you know, oh, my skin condition. Okay, fair. Like, it's just, the way in which Elphaba deflects. Thank you for the roses. The way in which she deflects. It's like, oh, my skin condition. Why? Like, do I agree with people constantly going on about the scabies? No. Thank you for the roses. Do I agree with the constantly going on about the scabies? No.
The Observer, providing you with the latest TikTok drama from across the UK.